Oh, yes, here we are once again for another episode of the Outcast podcast.
Outcast.
We have the whole band here back once again. It looks like all four of us are here. I'm rocking the porn stash. You can get a good look of this on the YouTube.
That's great. I love it.
There it is, baby.
I love it.
That's what he called
I
it.
shaved away all the beard, and I did this because TK challenged me over the weekend to go full stash. And here it is.
Looks fucking great, man. Yeah.
You offer your old lady some broom service?
I love it.
Yeah.
You look like a pedophile janitor.
It's
Like
like
he
a,
looks like a damn cop, dude.
it's a tickle me gentry, you know?
I like it.
Trademark patent.
Let's check in with the Outcast. We have our brown guy is back in the building. What's up, man? We missed you last week.
I miss being here. Ron Brown. I knew it. Yeah, Ron Brown too. But yeah, I appreciate it. It's all appreciated.
We needed you here last week, that's for sure.
Yeah. From what I understand, there was some stuff that went down, and I'm excited to hear what happened. Although I don't know what happened yet, so
Maybe we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Ron Brown.
Let's move on
Ron
to
Brown.
Memphis on Air. He's everywhere. He's your best friend in the whole wide world. He's Memphis. It's hard for me to see you. You kind of blend in with the couch. I just see a head floating around. It's like in a Halloween
That's all
effect.
you need to see. Now you see me, now you don't.
Got that Harry Potter sweater on and
That's
shit.
right.
He's wearing like the
That's
same color as the
Looking at
couch.
That's hilarious.
And it's
dude.
just a
That is
head
funny.
floating around.
That's
It's
right.
like-
That's kind
That's
of
right.
Oh man, a little offensive.
That's what you get for fucking with me.
That's funny.
I see his teeth though. I see you smiling. Look at that. Let's go
Nice smile.
to
Very nice
Tomcat
smile.
on
Very
air.
Oh,
He's
shit. That's right.
Your
What?
t-shirt's
What's happening?
dope.
Thank you.
That is a very special kind of shirt, dude.
I love it.
That's a blasphemy,
Yeah.
Tomcat.
No,
what
no,
you're wearing.
no. I'm Catholic. It's all good, man.
Yeah,
We're
Jesus
allowed.
has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Did he?
He does. Yeah, of course he
All right,
does.
well, then, there it is. It's cool.
For those of you not watching at home and can only hear us over the audio, Tomcat's wearing a shirt with Jesus Christ himself looking around the corner, and it
Well.
says, "Hey, what the F is going on
The
here?"
fuck is going on?
But it does say
here?
fuck, right?
It does.
on
It does. It does.
It does say
It has
fuck.
a curse word.
I just don't want to
mean-
get kicked off YouTube. I'm sure that shirt
Yeah,
possibly
man. That's
could get
that.
us kicked
Yeah,
off.
man. We
It's
don't
kind
want to
of
play it with our
offensive.
second strike,
It
man.
is,
We already
man.
got one. We
Yeah,
wanna
you know, you
take it
and-
easy.
You're not allowed to make fun of Jesus on YouTube. I don't think you probably
I
are.
mean,
But I'm not making fun of Jesus. I love Jesus. I'm a huge believer, but I do think Jesus probably is saying, "What the fuck is going on
was
here?"
just gonna- I agree.
Wait a second. If you say,
agree.
I think it's pretty accurate.
If you believe
If he
Jesus
came
has,
around now.
if you believe Jesus has a sense of humor, then you can technically talk shit about him because he got a sense of humor, right?
He's going to decide that in the end. I think. For
Well, that
me,
ain't fair. Then he don't have a sense of humor.
I think
Got it
he's
square.
I'm
he's
sure.
good.
I'd like to believe he does because
Sure.
it's all about faith.
Yes.
And
I mean,
there you go.
people are funny, right?
right? Yeah, you're in his
People
image, and
people enjoy
and I think
comedy.
love and humor and comedy. I think
Sure.
comedy is a huge part of.
It makes people
I think
happy.
Comedy is a good thing, not a bad thing.
Totally.
I do believe that.
100%.
Well, I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, but it is creepy. Last week's show, when Ramo was not here,
Thank
we
God.
had 3 of us. You know, normally there's 4 on the air. We do have J&J back in the truck running the video and keeping it good back there. But there's 4 of us on the air generally. Last week there was 3. So what did I say on October the 11th after the show or before the show started? I said, let's just call the show
Three's Company.
Don't you
There's-
put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
It's not evil.
because there was
It's
only
just-
3 of us.
Look,
Yeah, this made sense.
we
So-
just are noticing it's very strange.
So
That
then,
is strange.
as I was looking at the title of last week's show, I saw Three's Company. I thought, oh, we called it Three's Company because Suzanne Summers died, and that must be why we called it Three's Company. I thought that for a moment. Then I said, no, we did not, because we did a show last Wednesday calling it Three's Company 4 days before Suzanne Summers died.
On the 10th or the 11th.
It isn't that. That's kind of creepy.
That's real
That's a
creepy.
little suspicious.
I don't know if it's creepier that we have made sure that we are the focal point of Suzanne Summers' death, or that she actually died 4 days after we named our show Three's Company.
What
Either
if she
way,
comes and
it's
knocks
either
on our
way.
door?
Either way, you paying attention to us, and that's what we want.
Yes, that's right.
Right
It's
now
all
we
us.
have
Yeah.
the intros.
Yeah,
Boom.
we got you.
There's Suzanne
She
on
was so
the
cute.
YouTube.
She was a very good-looking young lady.
She was very attractive.
There he is,
Totally.
Mr.
Norman
Roper.
Fell. Look at that guy.
I watched.
The Ropers.
He's like, no, I'm dreaming about her.
I watched 3 episodes. I watched 3 episodes of maybe 2 of Three's Company over the weekend while I was watching football just to see it.
Weirdo.
And why is that weirdo?
Um,
Because I watched Three's Company
Yeah.
after Suzanne Summers dies. Why
Yes.
it's weirdo?
it's like,
Is it just my stash? Or
It would have been weird
me
if you
watching the
masturbated
show?
after. That probably would
Oh,
have been
you
weird.
know
it
he
would
did.
totally
Yeah,
been
right.
like,
I wasn't
oh,
gonna put
yeah,
that
it's
out there,
fine.
but here we
I
are.
can finally get one off on her.
I
No
did it for you.
disrespect to Suzanne Summers
Thank
because
you.
she
None
is
at
beautiful.
all.
She is.
None at all.
But I did notice that women in the 70s don't brush their teeth like they do nowadays.
No, they didn't have the fluoride
No
protection.
disrespect
Yes,
at
sir.
all.
No disrespect.
But I can't believe it's not butter.
They didn't have the hygiene that we have today.
Wow.
I just thought Suzanne when I was looking for a dime and
Holy
you know
shit.
Here we are again, 4 guys making fun of a chick. We're gonna get in trouble.
I'm not
Jesus
making
shirt.
fun of her.
Damn it, man! Are we trying fate?
Her teeth are just, Well, listen, it wasn't her. It was all the people that were on the screen.
Oh, man.
Everybody's teeth. They were all smoking. They were probably smoking on the set where they were. Cut or
And it was a
put
very
them out action.
it was a very sexist show too. Like the episode that I watched, it was all about what was her name? Chrissy, I think is Suzanne Summers'
Yeah.
character.
Chris.
The blonde.
This particular episode was about her dating a guy that was in the movie business, and so she got a movie camera.
And could they have found him any shorter shorts? Like, boy.
Yeah, and she couldn't figure out.
Shem?
She played the
girls.
ditzy blonde. You know the.
So
And,
she was Kelly Bundy
Wish.
before that was Kelly Bundy.
yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
They both were hot though. Think about
Sure.
that.
she
That was the
died
idea.
died at 76. So I know it was last week, but we did want to pay homage
Homage.
to her, and we also thought it was a little creepy that
Look
we
at Angela.
called our episode
Wedgeworth.
Three's Company before she
Yeah.
died.
That was the lady that used to always want
Jack.
Jack. Yeah, but he never wanted to bang her because
I think Jack.
I think he was
Those two.
gay.
Yeah, he might have been because you can't have an apartment with the 2 of them
He
in
was
there.
trying to have
cut-
sex with them. He was trying to.
Oh, he did. In the episode I watched, he wanted to have sex with all of them, and so did Mr. Roper.
Sure.
He didn't want to have sex with his old wife, but he definitely wanted to look at dirty magazines. He got caught looking at dirty magazines in the
Who,
episode.
Mr. Roper?
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Roper.
Roper. He was
Oh,
the
yeah.
owner of the building.
Yeah, Mr.
I was
Roper.
talking about Jack.
No, but I think Jack was
He was
after
Ripper.
them too.
He was Ripper, and the owner of the building was Roper. He was the old
Right.
man. that ran the
Ripper and
building.
Roper.
Right.
Yeah.
There's something to say about those 2 names.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But God bless Suzanne Summers, and can we get a little footage of the Thigh Master? Because the story behind Suzanne Summers, of course, Three's Company, but she wanted to be paid the same amount as John Ritter. She felt like she brought just as much to the table that she. And there she
Look
is.
at those thighs.
Those
I remember
thighs.
these commercials.
Oh, that Thigh Master!
Look at that.
Look
Yeah.
at that!
Look at that.
But she asked for more money, and they didn't give it to her, and they wouldn't give it to her, and so she left the show. The show didn't last much longer after she left. But then she went on to stardom, being in the health business and having this Thigh Master. I don't know about you guys, but in 1987, when this thing came out, this little machine, it got me excited.
All right, hands up for everybody who rubbed one off to this commercial.
Oh man, that's kind of disgusting.
What? You guys are liars.
Liars.
I
Bullshit.
did not rub one out to
You
that
are lying.
commercial.
Yes, you did.
Don't lie.
No,
there
I
wasn't
did
a lot
not.
available back then.
There wasn't.
Don't judge
That
us.
and J.C. Penney's.
No,
That's right.
you had the little Jet magazines, page 43. Yeah, I don't
Man,
know
we didn't
about
get
that.
that.
Yeah, see.
We didn't get that.
Well,
I used to use that when I went to my aunt's house.
yeah, well, too bad.
Yeah.
So's that. We had them. This shit's great.
Oh, good for you.
Suzanne,
is
was,
good.
she was a sex
Too bad.
symbol. She was a health guru and died on October the 15th. She would have been 77
R.I.P..
the next day.
All right, well that's
Wow.
Her teeth looked much better there. Just
that,
saying.
well, good for her. She lived a fairly
kept her
long
looks.
life. That was, yeah, no,
she looks
was,
great. She's amazing.
All right,
She
let's-
was a great female comedian because that's what she was. Like I'm sure she wasn't that
Mhm.
airheaded, but she played a great part.
Hell yeah, I used to
Hats
watch
off.
that show all the time.
Me
I
too.
loved
Yeah, I
it.
loved it.
Yep.
All jokes aside.
If you look behind Tomcat, you'll see there is a Halloween painting that I
Three
made.
pumpkins.
You see that? See that? It's like a
Past
Picasso.
my pumpkin head, there's another.
Yeah, you
That's
see
that's
that?
There
you know
it
what
is.
that is? That's another fortune you're telling, dude. That's you three. Oh man, something terrible is gonna happen.
Mm.
I don't have that curse on me because I wasn't here when you did that shit.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah,
It is.
you were also not here last week, and it was there was tension in the air,
Ooh.
Ramo.
I want to hear about that.
It's not
But
tension
let's
in
talk
the
about
air.
the painting first because I really like it.
You like the painting?
I do.
It's impressive. I didn't
It's actually
really
a picture
do that
of you,
good of a
Ramo. We
job.
did.
I like it. Which sack is?
All
Wait a
of
minute,
them.
okay, yeah.
It's
And
You got
there
a
in the middle.
deformity down there.
I highly recommend if you have
All
this,
3 of them.
if you have this in your town, painting with a twist is what they call this place.
Yes, my wife has been several times.
You haven't gone, Ramo?
No, I want to. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
How your wife
But I
gonna
heard-
go and you ain't going? You
Because
supposed
she
to
would
go
go
with
to
her.
like Christmas parties with like her work and stuff like that.
The
I
cool
ain't trying
people.
to jump in on that. Like
Right.
that's her
I
thing.
don't know,
Like,
man.
She having fun with her people.
Well, it was fun. You could have a cocktail, and they taught you how to paint. They gave you a few tips.
It would have been
And,
funny if you would have just painted some like dirty crap on there.
Some people.
Yeah, my son would have painted
My
a black.
stroke was
a
What the
penis
hell,
on it.
Dad?
Just put a
Start
penis
drawing
on it.
penises
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That, sir, that is not what we're drawing up here.
I ended up requesting a song
It's a
because
pumpkin, ain't it?
they have a lady that will teach you how to do all the strokes,
Right.
I bet.
and she's up there teaching you
Teaching you.
all the
She's
strokes.
horny.
And at one point, she's like, "If anybody wants to request a song, tell us what you want to hear."
Oh.
And
okay.
so I was like, "Well, we're doing pumpkins. Let's do Thriller." I mean, I don't know what Halloween song you would
That's a
think
good
of
one.
sitting there.
No, that's a good one.
What a song! What a
come on.
song request to
Become better.
while
Which
she's teaching you how to
one's
use your stroke.
So then Thriller comes on, and then she puts me on the spot, and she says, "Well, if you're gonna request a song, you got to dance to the
Oh,
song."
what a dick.
Oh no!
So I ended up getting up and putting
Oh,
on some
no.
Michael Jackson moves. I think we have some footage over here.
What
Oh,
is
look at that.
going
I
on?
almost spit out
Oh,
my
look at
liquid
those!
IV.
Oh man, look
Oh
at these.
no! What is going on here, children?
Oh, you see the leg
Wait,
kick?
look at that!
You
What
see
is
that?
he-
Oh man, I'm on stage making it happen.
Did
Are you doing a
make your
robot?
daughter
You're
up
the
there
cool
with
dad,
you? Like,
Gentry.
did she have
You are
to
the
do
cool
that
dad.
with you? Is that your daughter?
That's not my daughter. That's
Who's that?
That's the woman that's running the show. Up
Oh,
there.
is it?
How much weed did you smoke?
Her daughter's the one in
didn't
the
smoke any.
background screaming out.
Oh,
Dad!
that's the problem. You should have.
Laughing her ass off.
Dad, sit down.
You're not really
You're
supposed
totally
to
that
dance.
dad.
I'm sure.
It's totally that dad. Good for you, Gentry,
Yeah, you're
for
the,
getting
you're
up
the
there
cool
and
dad
doing
for
it,
sure.
man.
Good
Yeah.
job.
All the other dads were like, damn it, I should have did that. He's cool.
No,
Cooler
no.
than
No, his
No,
wife's
they're not
going.
thinking
No,
that.
not at all.
I was
As a
put
matter
on.
of
I
fact-
was put on the spot. I wasn't like trying to be up there.
They're glad.
you know
They're
what?
glad. Like, whew, I'm glad that motherfucker.
Well,
did.
good for you.
It was your time to
being
shine,
put
and you
on the
stepped
spot.
up to the moment. It's like the
You
Eminem
did.
song says.
and
Good
you
job.
gotta
You
use
took
it.
the bull by
Lose
his horns. There you go.
You
Good for
saved
you.
every other dad in there from having
totally
to embarrass
did,
himself.
man.
Congratulations.
So next time you go out
That's
somewhere
awesome, bro.
and
Thank
somebody buy you a random beer,
From one dad to another.
You say my
Thank
ass
you.
that night. There it is.
Took one for the team.
It
He did.
Thriller
He
dance.
did.
Yeah,
He really
totally.
did. That was dope.
So it brought me into the Halloween spirit. As you know, here at the studio, we got Halloween decorations all over the place.
Okay.
And so, have you been watching any Halloween movies? Has anybody
Oh,
turned
hell
anyone
yeah.
on?
Mhm.
I've watched Van Helsing, Beetlejuice.
Van
Van
Helsing.
Helsing,
Van
not a
Helsing.
Halloween movie.
Yeah.
That's sci-fi, not horror.
No,
Oh,
that
yeah,
is.
all
That's-
right,
all right.
He shoots vampires.
Yes, he shoots vampires.
kills
and
werewolves.
Fucking,
I was like, wait a
what's
minute,
his
what?
name? The big dude that
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's
yeah.
in it. So
He's
yeah,
a-
you're right. It's full on Halloween.
Beetlejuice, obviously. I've
Oh,
seen that a
Beetlejuice,
couple
yeah,
times.
Great.
Let's see. What else have we seen?
See, I'm more on the lines of hot, like
Paranorman.
What?
Who?
Paranorman.
What's that?
That's a
What?
cartoon.
It's kind of like it's like a cartoon.
See, I like the
Paranorman.
Halloween,
Dope.
Freddy Krueger,
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I can't watch those with
Chainsaw
my family. They're a
Chainsaw
bunch of
Massacre is a
wussies,
little
dude.
bit tough for me because that one's a little bit too torturous. But I like the psycho,
Like
psychological
Hellraiser?
thriller
I can
shit.
see- I
Like
can see-
Hellraiser's
That's
really good
fun.
too. I
Yeah,
like
Pan-
That's
Hellraiser.
fun.
That one's
Hellraiser.
all
That's
crazy.
fun.
What about remember Phantasm, the one with the
Yes.
flying balls
Yes.
and shit? I watched that the other day. I was like, yes, my
Yeah.
wife
I
was
tried
like,
that one time.
My
Yes.
wife
Didn't
was
end
scared
well.
and ran out of the room. She like, that fucking thing is chasing me.
And
I'm
then
like, yeah.
I was telling them
Hey.
me and my buddies used to always watch the B-side, all the old shitty ones like the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
the
and
one
like,
you find in the bargain bins and
That's
shit.
fun.
yeah, the
Oh,
bargain
yeah.
bin ones, and they're so fun to watch.
Hell
and then
yeah.
there's Evil Dead, the Evil Dead series. Those are always great.
You know what I forgot? I was
What?
watching Nightmare on Elm Street, and do you know who is in the very first Nightmare on Elm Street?
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
Johnny
young
Depp.
Johnny Depp. At
Yeah.
first,
Oh,
I
he
was like,
got it bad too.
is that Johnny Depp? And
Yeah.
I was like, first I couldn't tell, but Eventually, I figured it out. It was him.
Will we get in trouble if we put that image up of Johnny Depp meeting his demise on Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah, but not because of the blood. It's because he's banging some chick in the bedroom.
Yeah. You know what?
Well, as long as Gentry doesn't narrate the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to get kicked off.
Yeah,
of
we
YouTube.
already got one strike. We don't want to play with the other one, so I don't know.
Well, the Rolling Stone magazine, which is now online and a magazine, put out the top 100 greatest Halloween movies and horror movies of all time.
Awesome.
So I figured we'll start at 11 because I feel like 11 should be in the top 10. Number 11 is The Shining.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, The Shining didn't make the top 10?
I know, I was surprised, so that's
Holy
why.
shit.
That one is long, but I love that movie.
That movie's fucking crazy.
It sets a mood, man.
Number 10 on the list is Hereditary. You guys know this movie?
Never seen that.
No, I don't know what that is.
Hereditary came out in 2018.
Lame.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. That's why I said we'd do the top 11 because I feel like The Shining should be in Hereditary.
So I guess we got to watch it in order to figure out why.
Oh, boy.
This looks like a little bit of Hereditary. She
Is
looks
that
like she's pissed.
SpaceX? No, it's not.
No,
Carrie?
she don't look too.
Oh,
what
boy.
the hell? What the hell?
It's the new Carrie.
What the fuck?
It's a new
Oh
newer
no,
movie.
I
I
bet
think
you it
you're
is
right.
new Carrie.
Only 5 years old. This movie.
Looks like they might have like powers, like brain power. You know,
It's a new. Yeah. It's a. You ever seen
like Carrie? Yeah, where she's
Carrie, oh,
able
that
to do
shit.
things with her mind.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
Set
it's like a new
motherfuckers
Carrie.
on fire.
Number
Like
9.
burn
Number
shit.
9 on Rolling Stone's greatest horror movies of all time.
Horror movies?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay, yeah,
I can buy
Leatherface.
that
Yeah,
one,
okay, he in the top 10. That's where he should be. Right on.
Yep, definitely. I mean, for me, that shit is terrifying.
Yeah, that's you freaked
That's
you
more.
out, huh?
That is more. That fate for yourself is more scary than a lot of the other ones where it's like you're battling a ghost. Dude with a chainsaw that drags you in and turns you into like a side of beef. For me,
Yeah.
probably number one.
The Chainsaw guys,
Fucking-
they're the scariest ones at the haunted houses too.
Scariest
Yeah,
to
they
me.
are. The motherfuckers come out of nowhere.
I hate chainsaws.
Also, Dawn of the Dead
They
coming
remind
in.
you of work?
At number 8 on the list, the Dawn of the Dead.
All right, Dawn of the Dead.
I love it. Yeah, I love the the whole zombie series. Everything about zombies. The whole
Yeah.
fucking
You like the
franchise.
Walking
too,
Dead?
yeah.
And
I
all that
fucking
stuff?
love it. Everyone. I love The Walking Dead. I love all the George Romero stuff. I love anything that anybody does zombie, unless it's really too shitty, which there are lots of shitty ones.
True.
Like Sharknado or some shit like that.
And the effects are akin to Sharknado effects. You know, you want the real deal where they like make the makeup zombies that are like real legit makeup zombies.
Yeah, true.
Zombie kills are great, but they can't be all digital. They look stupid.
Dawn of the Dead, a really old movie. That one
Yeah.
came out in like the 70s, I think, or
Yep, 70. It might have been 74 or something. I can't remember. But that was filmed where we grew up here in Florida in Fort Myers, and
Fort
they
Myers.
filmed the
Oh,
opening
yeah, that's
scenes
right.
here, especially before we got a boom of population. It was
Ew,
very
shit.
like remote out
Yeah.
there. And they got a whole scene where a helicopter lands and they get out,
Yeah.
and then the zombies come out, and they actually come out of downtown Fort Myers. And for a while, we used to have a festival here based around it, but then somebody got shot
ZombieCon.
at
I
the
DJ'd there.
festival.
Yeah.
And we no more festival.
Oddly enough, the only time you see that is at 3 o'clock in the morning after the club closes.
Yeah, now you see the real zombies.
Yeah.
number 7 on the list
I
is
also
a
know.
movie I'm not familiar with. Number 7 is Get Out.
Oh yeah.
That's the
That's a-
blind guy, right?
No.
Wait.
No, that's Keenan Peele. Yeah, Keenan. Yeah,
It's
Keenan
not-
Is
Peele's
this the
one
one
of his
with
movie.
the
teen.
aliens?
It
No,
says-
no, that's
No.
that's the
That's-
other one. That's the other one.
Like Nope. It's Nope. it's
No,
called.
yeah, that. Oh
Okay.
man, that one's so good.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy, this dude is fucking genius, man. Yeah, I could. This is a mind fuck too.
I've never seen this one.
What is it?
It's a like I only watched it one time and I was
Oh,
like,
is he gonna bang her?
I
Like,
think
it-
he
it-
is.
Don't
like,
narrate.
it-
Nobody. Shut up.
it fucked me up. I was like, nah, I ain't watching this movie no more.
Number 6 is called Inside. Came out in 2007.
Again, man,
I don't
Are
know
these
about
wait a
that.
minute? Are these
Way behind.
horror
Never heard-
movies or
Yes.
horror movies?
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
a
confused.
little-
Horrible movies.
Aren't
They
they?
are
Aren't they the
horrible
same
movies.
Inside. Oh yeah.
I've never heard of Inside.
Me
I don't
either.
get it. I don't like this list.
Uh,
We ain't got nothing. We only
Let's
had
see
one good
What are
one.
the classics?
Number 5 is a
Damn.
classic, Halloween, 1978.
Okay, there we go.
All right,
Okay, there we
a little
go.
better.
All right, Michael, there you go.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Of
Man, and
course.
shout out to Michael Myers, man.
Nice
That's my
breath.
guy because he's consistent on killing everybody, but he will kill everybody to get to kill his sister.
Now we still got what Friday the 13th.
He never does.
It.
I don't know. This last
definitely
one, I
has
think
to
he
be
might
on
have got
here.
it. I don't know. I gotta watch it.
True.
But
What
yeah,
else?
that came
Freddy,
out with.
the Freddy ones has not made it on.
I haven't
yet.
seen
Yeah, no.
Jaws. I think Jaws is like a scary movie.
It is,
But it's a
is.
4th of July movie.
And what about Pet Cemetery? If you like,
That's a great one.
That's a good one.
So
Yeah.
that's a good one. All right, let's see what's
All right,
next.
number
Yeah.
4 is Don't Look
The
Now
original.
from 1973. Don't Look Now.
Oh, that with
I-
what's her name from
Don't know that one.
Congeniality?
I bet it's scary.
It's a British movie. It says it's from a
Oh.
British filmmaker.
Yeah, but no, what's her name was in it? Damn, the lady
Ju-
from Miss
Julie
Congeniality.
Christie,
Sandra
and
Bullock?
Donald
Bullock?
Sutherland.
Oh,
Sounds like Kiefer Sutherland's old man's in the movie. Never seen
terrible.
it. Number
Oh, boy.
number
Look at
3
that.
from 1998. This list so far to me sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
The Ring. No way.
The Ring.
Number 3. No.
Those was crazy
The
movies, though,
Cock
man.
It
Remember
is
when that movie
scary.
came out? That shit fucked you up, though.
It
You was
was.
like,
It
fuck
is, but
that.
You can't
That weird
put
bitch.
these ones above the classics. though.
No, not at all. So-
Number 2 is Psycho. That was the Alfred Hitchcock.
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I like
It is
this
I mean,
pretty
guy.
it's
good, but
good.
it's super classic.
Yeah,
This
Yeah,
is a
it
very trendy list.
And number 1 on Rolling
Very.
Stones,
Fucking Rolling
100.
Stone.
We didn't do all of them, just did the top 11.
Oh, we didn't like the other Rolling Stone list either.
We didn't. And
No.
so y'all over
They're
2 with
idiots.
us, Rolling Stone.
y'all are doing too much.
No,
Y'all
no
need
more
to
lists.
step
but
y'all shit
number
up.
1 is The Exorcist.
That's a safe
Okay,
one. But
that's
safe for
definitely-
now.
That is safe. I
That's
don't like
definite.
that.
But I'll take it.
well, no,
for
that's
number
a
one.
definite, dude. The first time you watched The Exorcist, you shit your pants.
I ain't gonna
Period.
lie, that shit was gross, man. Remember when she spun her head and all that green shit flew out of her mouth?
dude, that fucked me up for years.
That
I'm
movie
still
actually
scared
is
of that
boring
shit.
to me. I'm bored
Well,
by that one.
now
She was talking all that shit.
I'm talking the first time you seen it.
Well, I was very little, but
There
now
you go.
I mean,
well,
Yeah, we were
but
kids
still,
when that
of
movie
course.
came out.
Well,
Yeah,
no, because we know that shit is.
but let's say it
movie,
came out today, and I'm this age.
Didn't they remake
it's
this?
different.
They making a remake of this. They are.
Oh, I
So
think-
I
right
think,
now.
I think
already.
they are, no.
No, it's about if it
They
ain't
are.
came out
No, they
already,
got
it's coming out
no,
soon.
you're right. I thought I saw the trailer of that.
Yeah,
Can
look
I
at
just-
that little.
My favorite one is The Exorcist 3.
They need to come up with
I
new,
don't
new
know.
themes. They need to come up with new ideas. They need to come up with
Well,
new.
you need to see
I know.
3. 3
Movies.
was dope, man. 3 was funny.
They beat
Well,
these
not funny, but it
franchises
was
to
good.
death.
One
They're
scary
good.
movie I
That
saw
was
was
scary as
Last
shit.
House on the Left. It's a real scary
That
movie.
was all right.
Where they rent some house. It's the last house on the left.
How
I
about
knew that,
House on
bitch.
Haunted Hill? That was a good
That
one.
was a good one. House on Haunted
It's
Hill.
based on an old house on Haunted
How about
Hill.
the
Yeah.
hills?
with
The
The
hills
Heights.
have eyes.
Hills
Yeah,
Have Eyes.
yeah,
I
that
fucking
was a
hate
good
that
one.
movie. It's disgusting.
So's my
Because
wife.
What's wrong?
I
Turn.
can't do
Wrong
certain
Turn
things to
is
her
there.
because
You know
of
why?
that damn
Those
movie.
movies are scarier than the
bullshit.
movies that were on
You
their
know why
list.
you don't like those movies? Because you can drive around to certain parts of this state and end up in the town like that and be like, fuck that.
Possibly.
I also
Yeah.
like the American Horror Stories where they had all the different
Some of them.
stories.
Some of the years.
Some of them were good. Some of them weren't.
Yeah, some of them weren't. Some of the seasons were kind of meh,
Oh,
but
let's-
some of them were really good.
speaking of that, our skeleton right here has some jokes. I'll just
Really?
read this one. Who won the skeleton beauty contest?
I don't know who.
Oh,
Nobody. Because he had nobody.
Yeah.
Skeleton. One more, real quick. One more. What do vampires take when they're sick?
what?
Coffin drops. Oh, those are bad, dude.
Oh
Those are
my
bad.
god!
We'll
I
give
see
you-
her
we'll
pulling
give you
right out the
another week
bone.
to,
Crowd's looking dead.
Yeah, that was actually funny.
That was my joke.
That's a good
Nice
one.
work, man. You put a lot of work in for the dead guy over here.
He's got more jokes.
What's his
You don't
name?
know
anymore?
anymore?
Did we even give? Did we
It's
give?
I
Who's
don't
the
know.
dead guy on the couch
Yeah, if
anyway?
that's
He
a
only got a
he-
name.
If that's a he, where are them cards coming from?
Well, it is a she.
Okay,
Oh
thank
wait,
you.
it's a she.
Suzanne Summers. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Too
Just kidding. I
soon.
said way
That's
too soon.
it.
Sorry.
Strike
Sorry.
two.
Sorry.
What
My
a
bad.
dick.
Sorry. It was.
Can we cut that part? All right, let's act like that didn't happen.
No way.
So, where are you pulling the
That
jokes
happened,
from?
man. No fucking way. That shit happened.
This
Where's
dick.
the fucking boots?
Good lord.
Let's move on to
Thank
our
you.
next topic.
Please.
Boo.
Oh wow.
All right.
You ruined it.
Our Our next topic
shirt.
is let's talk about the lovely and talented Britney Spears.
Oh Lord.
Nope.
She has a new memoir coming out. It's
Really?
called The Woman in Me. And
Okay.
we're finding out that it was actually the Justin in her that's caused some issues here lately, and it's circling around the
rough.
internet. Britney Spears says that Justin Timberlake left it in and squirted all his little boys in there.
Oh, jeez.
All right, you're very graphic.
Oh,
very
boy.
graphic.
Britney Spears reveals that she had an abortion because Justin Timberlake didn't want to be a dad. That's what we are hearing, and that's what she is saying. What is this, 20 years? This is 20 years ago, and now she's bringing it up. What do you think, Tomcat?
Well, I thought it was weird only because a lot of these people who clearly have money could just get a nanny. I don't understand why it would matter to be a dad at that point. Like, it's not like you're not rich. It's not like you're not. I mean, I guess they're like, we want to be able to maybe go out and go to parties or something, and we don't want to have a kid. Or maybe he just didn't want to have a kid with her, which may have been smart. Just saying. But I really don't think that it's ever a good idea to abort life. So I don't think it was good. They should have just had it. They're rich. They should have just had the kid. But it's neither here nor there now. But it may have made her crazy a little bit. Then he like married another chick and they had a kid and they're all happy and she's like watching. She's like, oh, she killed my kid, huh?
You think that anger is just freaking
Don't you want to kill
boiling
my
on
kid,
her?
huh? I'm going to shave my head and go
Oh,
fucking
man.
nuts!
Fuck you.
We've got robbed of the world got robbed of a little Timber Spears.
Now I'm going to get
shit.
some
Timber
knives
Spears.
and I'm going to do some dancing videos on Instagram.
Hey, I told y'all know she on my death list too, and I told y'all I've been concerned about her, man. Y'all just watch now.
Her dance moves, I think, are
Yeah.
getting better and better, especially when she threw on the G-string recently.
Yeah, the G-string was all right.
I
Like, oh
didn't
wow,
see
look
that.
at that. You saw the one with the knives, didn't you?
That's it right there.
You think she
on
sent
the
that to
screen.
Justin Timberlake?
No, he's seen it though. I'm sure he was like, "Oh boy, I've made a good decision."
That's
there.
why he aborted the baby, because look the way she acts.
I wonder
Yeah,
if she
he's
was
like,
acting like
"Fuck
that back
that."
then.
In bed? Yeah.
Yeah, he said.
Memphis, what do you I gotta ask Memphis this. What do you think Jessica Biel is saying right now? Like, what do you think Justin Timberlake? He's got to be taking some heat at home. Don't you think?
Well,
I hope so.
not really, because it was before her. What the hell she got to say?
I know, but Jessica don't want to hear it.
Hit me, baby, one
You know,
more time.
Listen,
Oh boy.
One of her favorite
no,
songs.
Jessica tell her like,
Oops, I
look,
did it
woman,
again.
this is before you. Ain't got nothing to do with you.
What if he
You
didn't
know-
tell her though?
He
What
don't
if he didn't disclose that
He
he
don't
had an
have to.
abortion with Britney Spears?
He
You don't
don't
think
have-
he has to?
No, she don't deserve it. She don't even know that.
What
Damn.
about
Yeah.
Ramo?
Yeah.
What?
Do you think that if you've had an abortion previously in a previous relationship with another woman, is it something you should bring up
How dare you?
with your new wife, with your wife,
Um,
or is it none of her business if you had an abortion earlier in your life?
I wouldn't necessarily say it wasn't any of her business, but I don't know that I would bring it up just out of the blue. Like maybe if it came up in a scenario or situation and I was asked,
Where
I
she
would
was
say
like, "Have
something,
you
but,
ever
like,
had a fucking
I-
abortion?"
I don't
I'm
know
sorry
that
about
I would
cussing.
That's
think-
a
My
weird
bad.
question.
I don't know
Hey,
that
have
I
you
would
ever had an
think to say,
abortion?
yeah,
Like, what
yeah,
the
like
fuck?
I
Well,
mean
that would be-
because
Sorry.
I mean, well, because I mean, you never know. Like, there could have been situations when you were younger that you didn't even know about till after the fact. You know, so
that would mean they were digging on you, though, is what I wanted to say. Like,
What do
if
you
somebody
mean?
was like, "Have you ever had an abortion?"
right,
So,
kind
they-
of,
you know.
or yeah, somebody you with ever had an abortion, like
If they
I
were
don't know.
asking you that, it would be kind of weird.
That's weird. That's a weird question to ask.
Sure.
A guy,
It's very
especially,
digging
anyway.
question. Have you?
it's kind of toxic.
Yeah, because to me
You
it
would
made me
ask-
think like that. If a guy has had a child aborted, he's looked at as like a scumbag or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Or just not able to provide for said baby,
Yeah.
so that's why it happened, and you just are not worthy of or
Or-
able to have a kid.
Or don't have a say. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had. Yeah.
At times, women just
Yeah.
they their body, their choice.
Sure.
Man
know,
doesn't even have a choice.
I've had people say that are in my life.
Well,
they'd be like,
apparently,
when I was
accor-
younger, they would be like, "You don't, you're not ready to have a kid. You don't have the money. You don't have the money yet. You need to do this and focus on that." So
Mhm.
there are a lot of pressures on people to, for pursue their careers and maybe have an abortion.
What's the difference between Britney Spears and a porn movie?
Go for it.
Porn movies sometimes play good music.
Cue up Debbie Does Dallas.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I see you didn't
I
get
don't
that
know if
out
it's a
the
good one, but
skeleton
it's one.
crotch.
And it was good. All right.
So you don't think that he has to disclose that with his new wife, and that
No.
everything's fine at the Timberlake household?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, now if he got, say, I don't know, what's somebody new, a girl like Taylor Swift. What if he knocked her up? Then she got issues, but it was before her.
Taylor Swift, I don't think would ever have an abortion. Maybe I'm wrong. She doesn't seem like the abortion type.
I don't know if she can have.
Is there an
kids.
abortion type? Maybe there isn't. Fine, now I'd say that.
Such a tag. Well, let's see.
You look like you've had a few.
And even
You the abortion type, man. You look like the abortion type. Well, look at you. Look at your shoes. Look at this shoes. The way you wear your shoes, you're totally that type.
yeah, look at Britney Spears' feet. I think we have an image of her feet. All that dancing she does in her bare feet.
Her
Maybe somebody
feet
needs to
still
clean up
dirty.
them.
Her,
Are
she
they
got
dirty?
dirty feet.
She showed
It's
off.
kinda hot.
Well, she showed off her feet because I guess she had a nail in her foot.
A nail in her foot?
Yeah, and her feet are getting dirty.
Well, because ain't nobody mopped that goddamn floor. Shit. She
ain't
needs to be
nobody-
cleaning instead of dancing with fucking knives.
Ain't
Those
nobody
dogs.
there but her.
The
shit.
maid was like, I'm not going in.
That's
there.
why he don't want to have kids with her. Yeah,
Like,
I'm kidding.
nah,
I'm
I'm
kidding.
good.
I'm kidding.
You know where she got her start though was
Mickey Mouse.
She was on the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, look at all
Yeah.
them kids that were on the Mickey Mouse Club, but they just got crazy.
Yeah. Well, I will say one thing for her. She does have knives in her hands, so let's hope she was in the kitchen cooking.
Doesn't
Oh, fuck.
Look at that.
Boo this man.
She wasn't in the kitchen. It looks like she's in the foyer.
We have definitely jumped off the porch, ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking of Mickey Mouse and her being on Mickey Mouse Club,
Yeah.
the mouse is celebrating its 100th birthday.
Mouse in the house?
The mouse.
So get out those extra bags of candles. You got to put 100 candles on the big cake for the Disney man. Walt Disney Studios is turning 100, and so I figured
Fucking
we
awesome.
would talk Disney, and I own some Disney stock. It's been in the shitter. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a stock tip. Disney stock is in the toilet at this point, but
It's going to go back up.
I think they're going to figure out a way
Hell yeah.
to make money. I know COVID hurt them really bad,
Mhm.
and the fact that people couldn't go to movies hurt them real bad. And then Disney also owns ESPN, and they overpaid for a bunch of talent for television, and they spent a lot of money on their ESPN Plus streaming platform.
Yeah, what a bunch of quiet.
How's Disney Plus doing?
I think they bought Hulu, so now
Yeah.
Disney
They're
and
doing
Hulu
pretty
are
good. We
one.
got it.
It's they haven't really found out how to make money off of streaming just quite yet. It's very expensive in bandwidth and buying all these. Luckily, Disney in their case owned a lot of these movies, but I think
Right.
Disney stock will come
Oh,
back.
yeah, always.
Once Marvel get their act together, you're going to see those stock prices go through the roof.
What's your favorite Disney movie of all time, Memphis? Do you have one?
Probably Avengers, the Endgame.
And what about you, Ramo? Do you have a favorite Disney movie of all time?
Well, I'm going to go traditional movie and say probably Lion King.
I like Lion King. That's
You
up there for
cried,
me.
didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did. It's okay.
No, I was happy, though, when he kicked his uncle's ass.
That was dope too.
Yeah, yeah.
I like The Jungle Book. That was one of my favorites.
That's a good one.
What about you, Tomcat?
I'm looking at. I do like the Sword in the Stone. That one's a cool one. I always. And then it looks like Avatar was Disney. I love Avatar.
That's
a good one.
Yeah.
And
Have
then
you
of
seen the
course
new
now
one?
they're
Haven't seen the
doing
new
now
one?
they're doing Star Wars, which I'm a big Star Wars fan.
Me
So
too.
I like Star Wars.
Have
You
you,
know,
seen
but
any of the spinoffs on Disney Plus? The
Star like
Wars?
the Mandalorian and all that. I
Yeah.
have not. I haven't
The
seen any
Mandalorian
of
is
them.
good.
I haven't seen any of them, so I get to binge them when I do watch
Yeah,
them.
the Mandalorian is real good. You'll like that one.
Been a
If
while.
we were going to go into the Marvel section of it all, though, I would have to agree with you.
Endgame?
The
Avengers?
No, yeah.
Yeah, Avengers Endgame.
Who's
Well,
the,
no. Actually, for me, I would have to say Guardians. That's my favorite.
Oh, that shit's
Guardians?
of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
all three
yeah,
of them.
yeah.
The
Isn't that-
Guardians. Yeah.
That's Marvel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
That's
Marvel.
still
Marvel.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still,
Still
Disney.
Disney.
Yep.
Yeah.
All three of those.
Yeah, Guardians
James
is my
Gunn got it
favorite.
right with Guardians.
I'm
So
so
we
sad that's
basically could
over.
have just picked any movie in the world
Peter
and it would have
Quill.
been one of them.
Yeah, it
Pretty
really
much.
could have.
'Cause they own everything.
Totally.
Star-Lord.
Yeah.
who's your
Like
favorite
Groot.
Tomcat? Who's your favorite Disney character?
Do you
Yeah.
say princess or character? Like
character?
a cartoon?
Yeah, like a cartoon. The characters. they
I'm a
got-
big fan of Donald Duck.
Yeah, he's fun. What
I like
about
Donald
you,
Duck.
Memphis? Do you have a favorite Disney character?
Killmonger.
Killmonger. Who's that?
He's from the Black Panther.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that.
You got to
familiar
watch
with
the movie.
You
He's
got to
in
do
there.
your research on the Marvel
do your
universe.
research, man. Killmonger.
I'm assuming Ramos is Woody. You like that Woody?
Buzz Lightyear. Bing. You know, I mean, there's so many of them that it's hard to pick
Ursula?
one
You like
favorite.
Ursula?
Ursula.
I want a banger.
The crab, Sebastian.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. My favorite character is
Jiminy Cricket.
no. The
That's a good
crab
one.
under the sea in
Yeah.
Moana.
Okay.
The guy that the one that had Maui's hook thing that he
Why is that
and then
your
with the
favorite
gorilla-
character?
dude, because the song he sings is fucking awesome. It's I'm so shiny. I love that song.
He gets to pick his character.
Yeah.
That's his
there
guy.
we
Yeah,
go.
no, it was
That's
dope.
his guy.
I've
That's
never
my
even
dude.
seen that movie.
No,
There he
oh,
is.
man.
They're showing him
that's
on the
your
screen.
guy.
So shiny.
That's your guy. There he
Shiny
is.
like
That's
a
what Ramo
diamond in the
chose,
rough.
yo.
Sing it, Ramo.
Strut my stuff.
Strut my stuff.
As we celebrate Disney's 100th birthday, what about the princesses? There's been a lot of good ones.
I bet there have.
Oh, God.
I think they're underage. I don't know how
No.
how far we should dive into the princesses.
Maybe yours are.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah, probably.
They're actually 100 now, so you know it's okay.
Okay, yeah, they're 100 years old. They're old princesses.
Well, they hold their looks.
Oh,
So
host.
Memphis, is there any
Shit.
Disney princess out there that you think is hot?
Oh,
Her
shit.
cat was named Vagina.
Yeah, no.
I love
The,
it.
the one princess that wore the blue and white dress or some shit.
That's Snow
Snow
White.
White.
Cinderella?
Cinderella, that's her. Yeah,
Cinderella.
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 Cinderella was in a white dress.
Yeah.
Or whatever the
Cinderella with
hell.
the slipper.
Yeah. the
I
glass.
got a video of my son Jordan
Yeah, that one.
saying, "Oh, Cinderella, look at me, Cinderella, look at me."
I bet
No
he's so
way.
excited you're saying
yeah.
that right now.
That's hilarious.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. What about
Shouldn't
you,
be done
Memphis? You said yours was who?
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Yeah.
And Tomcat. Who's your favorite Disney princess?
Oh, I was going to go Snow White or Cinderella. Those are too good. Or Ariel.
Ariel.
Oh, the Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
With or
Yeah.
without her legs? Do you want her with the tail or no tail?
All tail, baby.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm like, you
He
better
likes the
choose.
smell.
You better choose right.
Okay, now what about the white Little Mermaid or the black Little Mermaid?
Oh.
What?
Oh, he wants them both.
Well, there are two Little Mermaids.
Doesn't
Which
matter.
They're the same
Which
person.
mermaid? No, it's not.
It's just
One is
portrayed by a
Ariel.
different-
Is the second one called Ariel as well?
Yeah, I
Are they
hope
both-
so.
Well, one of them is a real person.
What
I
do you think your name is?
Is one of them a real
Shaquita?
person and one a cartoon?
Yeah, one's a real
Jackass.
person, the other one's a cartoon.
I'm going to go with the real person.
I'm gonna go with Pocahontas.
That was gonna be mine, you
Pocahontas.
jackass. I was gonna call her
Pocahontas.
Poca Hot Ass.
You guys got a thumb wrestle for it. The winner gets it.
That's not a
You gotta
thumb.
take it back in the day.
I have a list of them, just some that we maybe didn't mention. What about Jasmine?
Yeah.
The one from Aladdin.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was
yeah.
fine. She was fine.
Pocahontas in the back's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
Shit.
Jasmine is Palestinian or?
I think
She's
Ramo's
something.
into the Asian lady there.
Mulan?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Mulan.
I'd bang
Oh.
Mulan if she didn't kick my ass.
What about Tinkerbell? I mean, she's small, compact.
Tomcat would go for that one.
Yep.
He make him look huge.
Yeah. It might be helpful.
Daisy Duck. A little feathery, but
She didn't wear pants.
she did
She
not.
was always down. She was always down, baby. Down to go to Brown Town.
Now I feel like she's
Wow.
always on a Quaalude, so it could be easy.
The duck does
Sleeping. What about Sleeping Beauty?
No, man. You gotta stay away
Fucking
from sleep.
disgusting, dude.
That's
Really? Is that where your
Ducks
mind
are
went?
always pooping.
That's true. That's true. I swear. Listen, not to get away from
Oh,
our
no,
story here,
no.
but at my grandmother's funeral, God bless her soul, dude. When they were at the burial, when we went to the cemetery,
Uh-huh.
whatever fucking was going on there, they had a serious duck problem,
Duck problem.
and there was duck shit everywhere, bro.
Wow.
Everywhere.
Daisy Duck's off the list. We're taking her off
Thank
the
you.
list. Princess.
Thank you. Don't ever bring up
Golly,
that
you ever-
horrible memory again.
He's
I'm
got
into-
rid
somebody's
discriminating
into it.
against ducks.
I like that
Look
duck
at
shit.
this. This is terrible.
I'll
What
forever
about
associate
Rapunzel? Rapunzel. I mean, think of that hair.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Rapunzel.
The
I'm
Rapunzel.
pulling
She's
that
up in the
shit.
she's up in the tower and she lets down her hair.
She's
Number
Oh.
18.
No, that's how old they are. I think she's
Oh, okay.
18.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
you,
good then.
You should feel bad about all the ones under 18. You can't mess with Belle, Snow White.
Is
Snow
that
White's
really
only,
oh, that's their
Well,
ages for real?
Snow White's only 14.
No.
Who
Well,
says?
if the mouth by mouth breather rules, you can get started 14. So
Nah,
unless you want to be around the mouth breathers.
I don't
So
buy into that.
so the one 19, you're good, Memphis.
I'm surprised nobody picked the lady from The
Yeah.
Princess and the Frog. She's cute.
I like her. What was her princess name?
I forget.
What about
I've seen that
Princess
movie a
Peach
million
from
times,
Mario?
though.
Doo-doo.
The Shadow Man.
Oh yeah, you know what, Gentry? I was telling you, you gotta stay away
Raymond?
from Sleeping Beauty, man, because some people, some places find get crazy.
Yeah,
and
you'll,
might
you'll
try,
catch a charge
Yeah, you
if
catch
you
a
mess
charge.
with
so at
Sleeping
least
Beauty.
let her ass lay
Well,
right
you're
on
also
over
going to
there.
have a really hard time having sex with a cartoon because
Who
they
said
don't-
anything
yeah.
about having sex with these
Yeah.
things? Well, I never said that, Tom.
You're
I
saying
never
you're-
once said having sex with a
I'm
Disney
just saying-
princess.
Some pussy, bro.
I'm just saying it doesn't matter whether they're underage.
I said, "Who's your
because
favorite?" Is all I said.
I know, but you're like, oh, this one's underage.
He's such a dick.
What is going on?
I know, right?
Let's move on to our
That's
next
supposed to be a
topic.
scary-
Oh man, this is great.
How about this princess from Atlanta? I think we have video and audio from this one. We'll go to it in just a
shit.
moment. Cue the video, but don't play it yet, because I
Okay.
want to talk about the story.
Please do.
This happened in Atlanta. A
ATL?
woman.
Oh God.
There's a woman that's scarfing down 48 oysters in this video. I guess it was a first date.
You know what that means?
Her man,
Oh boy.
her man decided at one point he wasn't digging this chick, so he got up and he went to the bathroom, and then he never came back.
Well, then he really wasn't her man.
So he
but-
did-
No. He ditched
her
because
date.
she ate 48 oysters, and the bill was going to be $300 and some probably.
And he bailed. Let's go to the video. If we could roll it from the truck. Let's see what we have. I like oysters. They're pretty good.
They are great.
They
Y'all,
say
when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm gonna eat, and I was coming anyway. But I ain't gonna lie. No, I wouldn't have did all that, but I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good. It was just so
Oh, she's
good.
smacking her
Like
teeth.
I had to.
I like
Don't
oysters.
oysters make you horny?
So after that,
I like that she's not using the cracker with the oyster because that's not how you do it. You got to put the stuff into the
what's
oyster
next?
and then
What I'm
suck
about
the
to
oyster
eat?
out. She's
There's
doing it the right way.
potatoes. They was so
That's how you do it.
good. And
Oh,
the
man.
crab
I don't
crackers.
understand what's going on,
Everything was
Tom.
so
She's
good.
running up his
Yeah,
bill,
baby.
and then if you
Why
kick
the
forward a
fuck
little
this
bit,
bitch ass nigga say he going to the bathroom and never come back? The fuck? I'm like, hold the fuck on. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes, bitch.
She
What the
killed
fuck
all
this
that in
nigga
10,
at?
30
End
minutes?
up grabbing
no,
the
he's been
tab.
gone because
Nigga left
he's
me with his
left.
little one fucking drink. Yeah, bitch. I'm so glad bitch keep me some money, cause what?
$11?
That was crazy to
What?
me. And I said, bitch, you running out on the tab. He talking about, I'm offering you to drink. The fuck are you talking about?
I can cash app you the shit for the drink for the food.
I
I would
like to
have
see
I would have
her.
walked out on
Let me
her.
tell you
Oh,
something. I would have too
man.
because you heard her attitude when she did it. She
Hell
was like,
yeah.
"I'm gonna get all this."
He was
man."
like, fuck that. Nope, you was not like this in that
No.
profile picture. I'm getting
yeah.
the fuck
She-
out of here.
She's slopping all over her food too. It's disgusting.
Oh, no.
It seems to me she was trying to get a free meal out of that guy.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
All right, let's move on to
I don't know,
our
sounds
next
Glad the
topic.
bitch
Should've
keeps
gave
her some
some
money
ass.
though.
This is our final topic before we get to Tomcat's news.
Uh-oh.
Terrible.
This is the sighting of Bigfoot. There's footage out there.
Up top right corner.
I believe this might be in Arizona, maybe, but the cops are saying to the scientists that you should investigate these Bigfoot sightings. If we have the video, let's roll
Oh, yeah,
them.
this is it. Watch.
You can you
See
can
it in the middle of
'em.
the screen?
These people were moving from a train.
Now
They're
it
on a
sits
train
down.
and they're taking a video of whatever this is in this footage. You can see that it's out west in the mountains, and you can let's see if they zoom in. Now there it is right there. They're highlighting it on the video.
Look how well camouflaged its fur is to the environment. That means that is a real animal.
How do you know it's not some guy dressed up in a Halloween costume?
Yeah. That's what they've been saying for, forever. But how are there this many people running around in Halloween costumes all over the place? There have been tons of videos of them come out recently of Bigfoot. If you look at it, you can tell the proportions aren't correct. Now, you can make a pretty impressive Halloween costume to trick people, but...
Right. And it's
what would he be doing way the fuck out there? He doesn't know anyone can even see him. He's in the middle of nowhere, dude.
I thought Bigfoot was like out in North Carolina somewhere.
I think it's real.
He wouldn't walk in front of a train either. Like where people could take pictures of him.
He felt like, so you could see he felt like somebody seen him and he squatted down.
Kind of like hiding.
If you were trying,
to blend in.
You were trying to get people to see you, why the fuck would you hide? Just saying.
Well, he wasn't hiding; he was walking, and then
he hid,
kind of crouched down. I actually have footage of a real sighting of Bigfoot that I found. See if we
this
can
is
go.
Gonna get funny.
Let's see if we can roll this tape.
Hold on to your seat.
Do we need like a warning, like one of a parental advisory?
Is it Britney Spears again?
It's Harry and the Hendersons.
You guys have seen this, right?
Yeah. I love this movie.
Harry and the Hendersons. Hell yeah.
That's Bigfoot, if you ask me. What a great
John
movie
Lithgow and is that Heather
they
Locklear?
They said the thing in that video looked like it was about that tall, from the proportions of it.
Yeah.
You guys remember that movie, Harry and the Hendersons?
Hell yeah, man. This was the shit.
That's a good one.
And it's not just the videos. They've been finding footprints that are real. They can tell the difference between a fake one that's made and a real one. The real ones have this ridge push off in the middle of the foot where it looks like their foot bends in the middle in a place where ours don't. And all the real ones, you can see where it pushes the dirt a little bit right in the middle. And they have all these casts of ones. They're like, these are the real ones. You can see where it pushes off, and you can see that these are the fake ones where people make feet, and it's just it's not the same.
I'm not I'm not buying it.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
I've seen it.
This edition of Tomcats News
really
is being brought to you by BetterHelp. Yes, online therapy. It is so easy, so convenient. You can do it right from the comfort of your own home. Talk to a licensed therapist. All you got to do is fill out a quick questionnaire and put in our promo code. Go to betterhelp.com/outcast. Fill out this questionnaire, and within moments, you will be connected to a therapist. Do it now. Go to betterhelp.com/outcast and save 10% on your first month. Tomcat, what's going on in the world today?
Today, October 18, 2023. On this day in history, in 1867, Alaska was purchased to the United States.
Interesting.
1988, the American sitcom Roseanne premiered. 1931, the American inventor Thomas Edison died. On this day, Zac Efron turns 36 today.
Zach.
Neo turns 34. Lil Durk turns 30.
Who?
Evander Holyfield turns 60.
Okay.
John Lithgow turned 77.
He was in Harry and the Hendersons.
We just showed him on Harry and the Hendersons.
See what I'm saying? You see that? Watch that.
That was
National Chocolate Cupcake Day.
Nice.
Oh, let's get some.
It's a day of unity today. This is the signature event of National Bullying Prevention Month, so don't bully people, and if they bully you, punch them in the face.
Tomcat.
National Alaska Day. I already said that, and that's because it was purchased on this day from Russia, I do believe. We're talking about Praz. Praz was convicted and sentenced after pumping like millions into the Obama campaign, which is kind of crazy.
What?
Huh.
Yeah. Praz of the Fuji found guilty of acting as a foreign agent for China and other charges after April's trial involving Leonardo DiCaprio testimony. So that's pretty strange and interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about that.
Mr. Alec Baldwin could face new criminal charges in the Rush shooting. Heads back to the grand jury. So they're going to decide. They're going to send it to a grand jury, and the people are going to decide if he's going to go back to another trial to see if he's liable. They got some new information. This is with my videos. I got the new Guinness World Record holder for the spiciest pepper in the world. This pepper is called Pepper X. Three times as spicy as the Carolina Reaper, which was the last record holder. Guinness World Record for the hottest chili pepper has been awarded to Pepper X, which clocks in at 2,693 Scoville heat units.
I always say J-Lo's the hottest chili pepper I've ever seen.
So my next thing right here is I got a list of the 5 hottest peppers you can buy. And then the number 1 was Pepper X, the one we just talked about. Number 2 is the Carolina Reaper. There's a picture of the Carolina Reaper.
Yeah.
Number 3 is the Trinidad Scorpion
Oh.
Varieties.
Varieties.
Yes,
Trinidad
it is
scorpion
I
varieties.
don't know. You want to stay clear of that
The
one.
number 4 is the ghost pepper. A lot of people have heard of that one
Nice.
before. Look at all those ghost
Yeah,
pepper. But
yeah,
dang.
I'll take some of those.
And number 5 is the chocolate habanero, which looks crazy. That's not chocolate on
That's
there.
a
That's the way it
wild
looks.
I've never
It
seen
looks
those.
chocolate covered.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, on to the next story.
Still wouldn't eat it.
Still no speaker chosen in the House of Representatives. We got Jim Jordan going for the second round. He's still not got the votes. Steve Scalise bowed out, so they still don't have a Speaker of the House yet.
Crazy.
All right, next up. Jordan Vandersloot has confessed to the killing of Natalie Holloway. That's pretty big news. So a lot of people...
Time ago.
Like we didn't know he did it.
Right.
There's some very gory details, though. He recounted the incident. He said he grew angry with her resistance, and she didn't want to have sex with him. He grabbed a block, a big cinder block. He said I smashed her in the head with it completely. Her face basically, collapsed in. He added, even though it's dark, I can see her face is collapsed in. He smushed her head.
Did he have sex with her?
Maybe. Then he said
What
he
the
like.
fuck,
Then he said he like took her body and like launched it out into the water like a little boat, and he went home. It's fucked up.
He got his rocks off, so what an asshole.
Well, I don't think he did. I don't know if he did that. That'd be disgusting.
Yeah, he killed her. What a frick.
You're gonna have
When you
somebody
expect
with
that
a smushed head.
Oh boy.
An asshole would, yeah,
That's
probably.
gross.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for this episode
Yikes.
of
That guy's an
the
ass, dude.
Outcast podcast, brought to you by Liquid IV. We stay hydrated all the time because of our friends at Liquid IV. Go to
Yes.
liquidiv.com and use our code OUTCAST at checkout and save 25%.
Do it. So good.
I have a closing thought here. There's a study on the internet that says that if you make your bed every day, you're 206% more likely to become a millionaire. Did you know that? Do
No.
any of you
No.
guys make your bed?
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do, Ramo? Your wife doesn't do that for you? You make the bed?
I make my own bed because I sleep in my own bed.
Okay.
Interesting.
You're probably well on your way to being a millionaire.
Oh, yeah.
Who cleans the sheets?
What? Oh, we wash clothes
that's
together.
crazy.
You guys like both put the sheets in the washer at the same time together?
Well, sometimes she'll do it, sometimes I'll do it, but mostly like she'll do it and I'll fold.
Who stains the sheets?
Probably me and her together. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I
We'll
love
talk
her.
about that maybe more
She's
next
so
week.
hot.
So long, everybody.
Bye.
See you next week.
Yee.